Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a remote village in the middle of Alaska. My parents were missionaries, Christian missionaries. A village called Aniak, Alaska, 350 miles northwest of Anchorage on the Kuskokwim River, 500 people.
Whoa.
Drove a snowmobile to school in the morning. Graduated high school with 3 people in my senior class.
What?
I was the valedictorian.
You were... Congratulations.
Our high school mascot, and you can Google it still to this day, right? Aniak's the name of the village. Our high school mascot was the Half-Breeds.
Are you serious?
The Aniak Half-Breeds, the mighty, mighty Half-Breeds, right? They're high school cheerleaders. And everybody thinks it's a derogatory term, right? I say bullshit, right? In the village in Alaska, right? I was one of the few white kids that were in the village, right? Most everybody was a half-breed, and everybody was proud of that heritage. And what was the moral of the story? Nobody cares what color you are. Don't be an asshole. That's the way I grew up, man. I grew up in a village as a minority, as the white kid, appreciating the fact that everybody was a half-breed, right? I drove a snowmobile to school. I bought my first AR-15 from my history teacher after class.
Get the fuck out of here. What?
After class, I gave him 700 in cash. He reaches under his desk, pulls out my Colt AR-15 A2, and boom, I put it in my locker till the end of the day.
What?
School ends, I slung my new rifle, walked out of school, got on my snowmobile, and drove home.
Holy shit.
So, yeah.
What's the name of this town?
Aniak. A-N-I-A-K.
Love it.
So, yeah, man, it was a middle school.
Dude, well, hold on. So you're the only white kid in a town of...
No, there's
did you say 300? Or the school?
500. There's a handful. Not more than 100.
Well, I guess what I'm asking is, how the hell did your family wind up here?
Missionaries. I was born in California with 2 sisters, right? My dad was a teacher and had an opportunity to move to Alaska and teach for some of these remote villages. And right, they were always Christian and knew their faith, and so moved to the village. My dad ultimately became the village magistrate, so like the law in town, right? Log cabin courthouse, right? 100% of the rules broken in town were alcohol related. So, right, you get drunk, beat up your old lady.
Yeah.
My dad would arraign you to 3 weeks in jail. Well, we didn't have a jail in our town. So you'd have to fly a little Cessna down to the next bigger village, do your 3 weeks in the drunk tank or whatever you're doing, and you'd fly back to our village and you're trying to get back to yours. Well, the weather would roll in and you couldn't fly from place to place. So you just got sent to jail for 3 weeks. The only person you know in my village is my dad. So you show back up at the courthouse, knock on the door. Hey, Mr. Terry. Oh, hey, Sean, I see you're out. Well, yeah, well, I'm trying to get back to my village, but the weather rolled in. We can't travel. Can I stay at your house? So my dad would be like, sure, but you got to stay for church on Sunday. So we'd literally have a guy that my dad sent to jail. He's back 3 weeks later. He literally slept on our couch in our living room. And then on Sunday morning, we'd have kind of a small church service at the house. And there's my dad's buddy.
Wow.